And next is where I take a standard bridge and make it bend to my wishes by grinding the feet off. Will actually be the first time I used a professionally machine shopped sound bar, as I call it. I've sanded down and kind of polished it up before I paint it, but I need to fit that bridge to it. It used to be that I'd put them in a vise and kind of hammer them down and bend them the best I could, and it worked, but it wasn't super accurate. It was enough for me to get the patent and get everything going and make the first few. I can do it by hand, but it's much more accurate to have a machine shop actually cut this with a laser or whatever they do and bend it specifically, and works out way better. First you need to find the center right there. These holes are 32 millimeters apart, or actually 1.25 inches. So half of that from the center is a 1/2 inch plus 1/8, right? 5/8. Pretty simple math. Works for me. Now I need to drill very careful holes in the bottom to fit pins that will hold in these holes. So it all works together. That's the tricky part. One day these will probably be machined too, but for now it's the old ruler and 64ths and 32nds and that kind of stuff. Finding the spots on the bottom where I need to drill. And the pins will be made out of this old kite fiberglass spar material. I used to be very into kite flying. It was a great hobby. I was a member of a kite flying club. I actually competed as a stunt kite operator, and I've saved parts. So I'll get lots of pins for bridges out of this piece. 5/16, here we go. One done. And these are exactly how big? I'm trying to remember. 15 1/28. I'm not sure I got a drill bit that size. What's the next size, up or down? Oh, 1/8. Duh. So a little bit shy of 1/8. I might have some one below that. Let's see what that'd be. What would that be? 13. 7/64. So why don't I start with 7/64? Maybe I'd wiggle it around a little bit. I'm gonna start with 5/64 and go up from there. See if I can get this right in the center. Now 7/64. Surprise, surprise, I found that I did have a 15 1/128 bit in half of a machining drill bit set. I think it said it was the number 33. Someone could probably correct me on that. Just like I wanted. 15 128. Now I need to glue in those little spots, little posts and get them in there just right. Bingo, it all worked. That's what I'm looking for.